Hey yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be going over some PCT mistakes. Not only does the PCT have your sperm swimming at least 30% faster than every single other person on the planet.
Yeah, this is gonna be cool.
Some may call it the foundation of youth. Well, I'm not sure how many people are calling it the foundation of youth, but maybe I'll be the first one. Awkward. And I would just like to put a disclaimer that this is from the 5th dimension in our simulation that has possibly glitched. And you should only be watching this for educational purposes, not because you would be doing anything that would require a post-cycle therapy and need help avoiding these mistakes. Like I always say, this is not a drug channel, so sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the vlog, and I'll see you guys very soon for the main topic of this video. Welcome to another vlog, and today is not about me. Today is about our magical filmer who does all my social experiments and a lot of my gym edits, and he absolutely kills it. Today, we're gonna get him a gift because sometimes this channel doesn't perform like I know it should perform. I do pay him like a flat rate, but then he also gets 20% of whatever the video makes. Now sometimes the video's fucking booming and he gets paid pretty fucking good. But recently, the videos have not been performing the way I want. We've been trying new things, going out there, but today I want to get him a gift to show how happy I am that he is filming me. So, we're gonna go to the mall, we're gonna get him a gift, we're gonna go to the grocery store, it's taco night, and we're just kinda gonna have a good fucking day. The day didn't start out overly that good because I have this like tripod and it's super flimsy and it almost like shattered the brand new Sony a7 III, and I got really mad and I like threw it across the room, which like broke the level, which all the liquid went everywhere, and then so nobody's perfect, guys. Nobody's perfect. But on the plus side, I finally got my hands on a pair of Retro 7 Jordans. Now, if you guys know, I have a massive fetish for shoes. I love shoes. I have like 26 pairs, and I've been on the hunt for Retro 7 black and golds forever. So I saw these brand new Retro 7s Platinums that you can't even buy right now because they're sold out everywhere. Somebody was selling them, so I scooped them up, and yeah. So sit back, relax. I hope you enjoy the vlog. We just got to Bayshore, and I don't know if you've ever seen like my filmer's flip-flops, but he wears these like shitty Walmart sliders. And we've like attribute them because usually when he's wearing these sliders, it is like the best videos we have ever made. But recently they have brought, let me see if I can a picture of these sliders. So today I want to go to like Foot Locker or Champion and get him like a nice pair of sliders that he can wear around that like isn't Walmart. Now, I know we don't have a type of channel that we can give away like Rolexes and BMWs, but you know, this is like the Walmart version of all the popular people you watch. I guess so. We basically went to three different stores. And look, it's the middle of winter in Canada, you know? So I forgot that it's the middle of winter and that finding like sandals was gonna be very hard. But you know this guy always rocks like socks and sandals, so he wears them year round. But we found it at Foot Locker, a nice pair of like white Champion flip-flops. She's going to grab the size, pray to God that they have it, but I'm pretty lucky with that type of stuff. I'll show you guys what they look like, and then we're gonna buy them. And I'm probably gonna give them to him on like the next social experiment that we do. So I hope he likes them. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Okay, so they didn't have the size, believe it or not. And they said to go to this one last store. If we can't get them, I'm gonna have to order them. And he's gonna be really upset, so we'll see what happens. So we finally got him the Champion like sliders. It only took 4 different stores, but we got them. So I'm super stoked to give these to him. But in the meantime, we're gonna get a big pretzel because it's Sunday and we don't diet on Sundays. And I think Paige is gonna go to Starbucks. We're just gonna put her around the mall, see what mischief we can get into. And yeah, the day's a mystery, so. Anytime that we vlog together, it's always a fucking food channel because we always somehow end up with food. So today we're gonna be personally reviewing this big pretzel from Bayshore.
They just got back in behind your glip.
I think they stiffed me on the salt here. Butter, 2 out of 10. Gonna say that this is an overall 4 out of 10 pretzel, but I'm so fucking hungry that it doesn't really matter. Describe it.
Tastes like your nuts.
I will. Can say I use a very scented body soap. Just kidding, I don't, because it makes my acne flare up. Non-scented soaps for the win. So we're gonna eat this, and we'll probably see you for taco night unless something eventful happens. Transition, bro. We just got home and I'm just kind of packing up some of the orders here and a lot of the clothing. And I just want to say this because a lot of you guys are buying. So if you choose the new negotiated $6 option that I got, it does not come with tracking. So just be warned that like I'm not responsible for these packages, unfortunately, and I cannot give you updates on them. Now, if it comes damaged or comes anything, obviously I'll just send you a brand new one. But if it gets lost or anything, there's no insurance. So we're kind of both fucked, mostly you. But for the $12 option, so it's only $6 more, you get $100 insurance and it's tracked and I guarantee the package. So just remember that when you're buying the shirts or anything else from www.themarkplummer.com, is that the new $6 option is non-tracked. We usually have tacos like every single, ouch, hot? Oh, good catch. So basically, what has she got us here? She has some sour cream, we have some cheddar rice, some lettuce, some cheese, some tortillas, some tacos, just kidding, no I'm not, and some lean ground beef, which normally we get like whatever beef is just on sale. So yeah, we're gonna eat this, and thank you for coming along on our vlog today. Let's get to the main point of this video. And welcome back, guys. So let's break this down fast, quick, and easy, just like your guys' sex life. It's who finishes first that matters because it is a race. The first mistake that I kind of see and that I've heard of the most is that people are buying pre-mixed HCG online. Now, I know it's very hard to get. And I understand if you have to get it online. But here is the issue. HCG is very delicate. It cannot be shaken. It cannot be stored in anything that is not a refrigerator. So if you are buying it from a company that is claiming to have pre-mixed HCG, by the time it gets to you, it is most likely a dud. It won't do anything. When you get HCG, it should look kind of like a little vial. And where did you get a vial, Mark? No, YouTube. I found this on the side of the street, most likely from a heroin addict. So do not come at me. This is for educational purposes. Now, when you get a little vial of HCG, the bottom is going to be powder. You'd be like, what the fuck do you do with that? Well, you need to buy bacterial or sterile water with it. And if you need help with the mixing, there's tons of stuff online so you can get the correct dosage. The most common dose would be 10,000 IUs over a 2-week period, and you would do 2,000 IUs every other day. Now, I've also seen people do 1,000 IUs every single day. I've also seen people do 3,000 IUs every 3 days. It is really what works best for you, but the most common is 2,000 every other day. But as long as you go through 10,000 IUs in the span of 2 weeks, you are A-okay. Now, when you're mixing this, a lot of people turn it up, shove a needle in, and inject their bacterial water right down and into it. This is going to damage the HCG, guys. It is very, very delicate. It's going to be the same as BPC 157 or TB 500, or really any peptide that you could think of. You need to be very, very delicate with these. So in a perfect world, how you mix this is that it comes in the powder and you have the bacterial water separately. You turn it on its side, you inject the needle in and down, and you push the bacterial water against the bottom of the glass. It should never be going right into the powder directly. After that, you don't take it and you don't fucking swirl it all around like a fucking animal. But I know you guys are fucking animals, so stay that way. But just hold it on its side and rotate it. Very slow. And then right when you finish that, it goes right into the refrigerator and it is good for use. If you're hiding it from your parents, on the counter, in your protein tubs, in your cat's litter box, when you go back to use it, it will most likely be a dud and not give you the results that you were looking for. So just be careful when you're taking this. That one, you're not getting ripped off. And two, you're very, very delicate with this, like you just got a brand new kitty cat and you're stroking it like it's the first ever pussy you've ever seen. The second mistake that I most often see is that people try to be way too scientific when it comes to their PCT. Now, when you take HCG, obviously you have to have a rough estimate of the ester of the testosterone you are using. So if you're using test prop, roughly 3 days. If you are using test nth, roughly 7 to 10. If you are using test sip, roughly about 10, 11, all the way to 15. Your goal is not to push this to the absolute end of this ester. Now, test nth would be a very good example that a lot of people are saying, okay, well, if it's a 7 to 10 day ester, I'm going to wait until the 11th day and then I'm going to start my HCG. I'm even going to wait till day 14. But you guys are setting yourself up to fail here. Is it going to make a massive difference in the end of things? Probably not. But you're still going to have possibly 2, 3, 4, even 5 days where your testosterone is just non-existent and you're not doing anything to stimulate that free-range testosterone. So if you have an ester of 7 to 10 days, you want to start your HCG on the 7th day, not the 10th. If you have prop, which is 3 to 5, you want to start it on the 3rd day, not on the 5th. And if you're using sip, which is 10 to 14, you want to start it on the 10th day, not the 14th. Remember, guys, it's better to be safe than sorry when it comes to bringing your testosterone and your body back to a natural limit. And the final mistake is not asking for help when you don't understand. Guys, I've had several videos going over how important PCTs are. Greg Doucette has, almost all the real fitness people out there have. And if you don't understand, you need to reach out to somebody before you go on the actual steroids. You should not be taking steroids before you have a proper PCT in place. Waiting 2 weeks before the end of your cycle and then trying to get all your PCT stuff should absolutely not happen. Because what happens if you go to jail? What happens if your gym shuts down? What happens if there's a global pandemic and nobody can get you Novadex, Clomid, and HCG anymore, and then you just have to come off cold turkey? When you get these theoretical thing called steroids, you should be buying the theoretical thing called PCT at the same time. You can't leave anything to chance, guys, and I can't stress this enough. Greg Doucette has a great phone call option where he can break down your post-cycle therapy from exactly what cycle you did and with more information. I have a 30-minute phone Q&A. I answer quick questions on my Instagram. Obviously, I cannot break you down a full PCT over Instagram because this is like my job. But if you get the phone consult, we will break everything down. Or if you have quick questions here and there, just shoot me a DM. I'll get back to you. And like I said, if you're doing this with proper planning, you'll have time to ask some questions. This is kind of going to wrap up the whole PCT thing. This is my third and probably my last video on post-cycle therapy, at least for a little bit, as I've kind of moved to the TRT. But I just wanted to give you guys two scenarios. So, steroid users, you are basically shutting down your production of testosterone because you are injecting more than you naturally produce. Now, when you completely stop production of testosterone, you're going to need a lot more to get your natural limit back to normal. SARM users, you are just suppressing your testosterone. If you are not abusing SARMs, you are not completely shutting your testosterone down. So that is why a SARM PCT will be much different than a steroid PCT. For your SARM PCT, a very, very common dose would be 2 weeks of Novadex, 1 week at 40 milligrams, 1 week at 20 milligrams, and you're done. That's it. It's that simple. Go and get blood work done about 2 weeks after that, and then you can reassess the situation. Steroid users, since you are shutting down the production of your testosterone and you need to reboot everything back up, you'll be doing Novadex as well, but you will be doing 3 weeks. You'll be doing 40 milligrams every single day for 2 weeks right after the last day of your shot. You'll be doing Clomid for 3 weeks as well. You'll be doing 75 milligrams for your first week. You'll be doing 50 milligrams for your second week. You'll be doing 25 milligrams for your third week. And that also starts right after your last shot. If you are taking testosterone and kind of what we were going over in the beginning of this, right when that ester is planned to end, you will start your HCG and you'll be doing 2,000 IUs every other day for 5 days. Well, technically it's 10 days, but 5 shots. You understand what I'm saying, family? That's it. I wanted to break this down. If you don't know and you're too scared to ask, please follow with what I just said. It will benefit you in the long run, and I'd rather see you do something than nothing at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this PCT series. Check out my website, www.themarkplummer, for sick merch that I've dropped down to $22 for basically everything. I'm going to try to clear it out and get some new winter stuff. So please sell me out of the merch. Thank you. Other than that, stay fresh, family. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon.